Welcome to the second video in the Ranorex Studio Quick Start series. This video describes the components of a Ranorex solution and the parts of the Ranorex Studio user interface. You will learn how to create a new solution. To begin, open Ranorex Studio. The Studio Start page appears. On the left side, in the Sample Project section, locate the desktop example and click to open it. The Ranorex Studio user interface appears. On the left, you see the projects view. The top item in the hierarchy is the solution. This solution contains one project and all of the libraries and files required to execute that project. While it is possible to have two or more projects in a solution, it is a best practice to have just one project per solution. Below the projects view, you see the Ranorex module browser. A module is a small unit of code that executes one or more test steps. You can combine modules to create sophisticated automated test cases. There are two types of modules: recording modules, which are created by the Ranorex recorder during a capture and replay session, and code modules, which are created by test automation personnel using C# or VB.NET. You will notice that modules can be organized into logical groups. In the sample desktop project, there are two groups: a Start and Login group with two recording modules, and a Save and Close group with two recording modules. Click on a module to see the variables associated with it. In the center of the screen is the File view. When you double-click on an item in the Projects window or the Module browser, the associated file opens here. For example, let's take a look at the contents of the Add Entry recording module. When you open a recording module, the file view automatically opens in Action Editor mode so that you can edit the recording. This particular recording module contains a series of actions, including mouse clicks and key sequences. Below the actions, you can see the repository items for the recording. Each repository item represents a UI element in the application under test. Click on the first action in the Action Editor and you will see a screenshot of the corresponding UI item in the repository. Now it's time to see how to create your own solution. Click File, Close, Solution to return to the Ranorex Studio Start screen. If you want to follow along with the next part of this video, you need the Ranorex Demo app. The instructions for downloading and installing the demo app are in the video description. You can create a new test solution manually by clicking on New Test Solution. However, if you are new to Ranorex Studio, we strongly recommend using our Rocket Start wizard. Simply click on New Test Solution using Wizard. The wizard configures the technology that you wish to test: desktop, web, or mobile, or you can choose blank to create a new solution manually. For now, let's choose Desktop. Give the solution a name. Let's call it First Test. You can accept the default location or click the button to choose a new location. Click the Additional Options and you will see that the project defaults to the same name. Check the box Create Directory for Solution to create the solution files within the Ranorex Studio directory structure. Click Add to Source Control if you wish to add the project directly to a source control server. Ranorex Studio supports Git, Subversion, and Microsoft Team Foundation Server. Click Continue. Now the wizard prompts you to select your application under test. You can choose from a list of running applications. Since the Ranorex Demo app isn't running, click Browse for Application. Click the Browse for App button and then navigate to where you downloaded and extracted the Ranorex Demo app. We'll assume that it's in your Downloads folder. Click Open. Notice the checkbox to launch the application automatically after finishing the wizard. Make sure this is checked. We don't need any startup arguments for the Demo app, so leave this empty. Click Continue. The Recording Behavior dialog appears with three options. Focus on Single Application whitelists the Ranorex Demo app so that Ranorex Studio ignores all other applications during test recording and test runs. This makes recording easier and helps your tests run faster. Focus on multiple applications allows you to select other applications to whitelist in addition to the already selected Ranorex demo app. No Focus Applied allows Ranorex Studio to interact with any running processes. For now, let's choose Focus on Single Application to whitelist the Ranorex demo app. You can change this later if desired. Click Continue. The next screen of the wizard explains what will happen when you click Finish. Your new solution will open and the First Steps tutorial will appear. Click Finish. If you choose to add your project to source control, you'll be prompted to choose your provider. Finally, the Ranorex Studio user interface appears with your new solution. Right now, the module browser contains 3 modules, one to close the demo app, one to open the demo app, and a single empty recording. There is also a single test case in the test suite. Open the test case and you will see that setup and teardown regions have already been configured with the modules to start and close the application under test. Watch the next video in this series to learn how to create a recording.